guys? It's your boy, Yami here, back at it again with another weekly upload. WTF, Yami? What are you doing being so active? And I guess what you could say is a New Year's resolution of mine is to like try and upload more. And plus, since it's beginning of the semester, I can kind of just crank out those weekly uploads since I barely like have anything to do besides like Espanol homework and PFLs. Which, if you don't know what PFLs there are, they're financial, personal financial literature. Basically, they tell you how not to get scammed and how to properly spend your money. So besides that, let's get right into it. So basically, during break, I went to an archery tournament because I'm a part of my school's archery team. And since it wasn't during school, I could ride with the boys. And you see, when you ride with the boys, you already know you're gonna do the craziest thing. But you see, the crazy stuff really doesn't start happening till the car ride back. But I'll tell you about the stuff that we did on the car ride there. So, so as we're leaving Tulsa, my friend is like, "Yo, I got a song to show you." The driver, because he's old enough to drive. So he puts on the song, and it's a song. It's called Family Tree. I forgot by the who made it, but it's basically if his girl like dumps him or something, that he will like have sex with each and every member of or of her family tree, and it's hilarious. We ended up listening to it like 2 hours straight. Like literally, I can sing the lyrics right now, but I don't want YouTube being like, that's not family friendly, but at the same time, this isn't supposed to be. Yeah, I hate Kappa. So because basically cop over and like everything. It's like you gotta have a bit of unfamily friendliness, but at the same time you can't have too much unfamily friendliness if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, and not only that, there was a little bit that we did besides like because we kind of have this thing called the family. Basically, it's just a group of friends, and all of us we're like one big family, because school family stick together, your friends, and we're talking about what he keeps in his glove compartment. And I'm like, bro, you probably have like a bunch of condoms in there. And he's like, in fact, it is wrong. I think my friend who's in the passenger seat opens it, and it's all buttload of QT napkins. Like, like you can't imagine the amount of napkins in there. It was at least like and he said it was like at least 3 to 4 quick trips to Quick Trip to get napkins in there. And I'm like, and we're just making jokes about it. Like one joke was like, well, it wasn't really a joke, but it was like, basically, if you go to QT and you don't take advantage of the free napkins and have napkins somewhere in your car, you're kind of a normie. Because, come on, they're free. You take advantage of anything that's free. Like, if someone were to say, free PS4, you already know people would be like, mine. So yeah, and when the wacky stuff really starts happening, till we when we get there. You see, once we get there, um, we stop at a come and go, and a come and go is basically freaking department store. Yeah, yeah, it's like a gas station. I kind of got freaking distracted right there. It's a gas station. So we go in there and I get the brilliant idea. I'm like, okay, everybody, you have to grab at least 10 napkins before you exit the place. And keep in mind, this is me running on no sugar. I haven't had any sugar whatsoever. And it gets a lot more crazy once I get sugar in my system. So we all go to where the napkins are, which is like on the other side of the store. We all take like big handfuls and we just stuff them in our pockets. Just like take the napkin and we just in our pocket. And and then we go and start buying stuff and then Boomer has been spotted. So yeah, and we're talking about I was like, which energy drink is better, Bang or Monster? I personally prefer Bang because it's mostly natural from what I see, and plus it contains very little sugar. So after drinking one can, I won't wake up looking like freaking Kyle. and if you don't know what I'm referring to, a Kyle, basically pizza face. And if you don't know what pizza face is, it's basically your face is molested with pimples. So yeah, I don't want that. So me and my boy grab a Bang energy drink, and you were with the boys in the car because we get back in the car. We had so many napkins we could barely fit in the glove compartment. Like we could have put it in the glove compartment, or if some cause I don't know if all cars had this, but the little the armrest, you can lift that up and put stuff in there. We could even fit in the armrest, like barely. So and me and my boy, so basically we're all cheering and stuff. Like I take his arm, I interlock it, and we're just like taking a sip. Oh crap. Okay, okay. I kind of got interrupted there, but I'm back now. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were talking about the yeah. So we interlock our arms. We're just taking sip. We're just doing it, listening to Family Tree, and all of a sudden we get I played this song called we're almost there by the way, and we're going over like a bridge. And it's a lake, and we start playing like a really catchy song, and me and my friend are like bopping so hard because like he has it turned up like kind of loud. We are bopping so hard, the car is shaking, and my friend is like, yo, stop it! You're making the car shake. I'm gonna end up driving us all off the bridge." So we just stop and wait till we get the flat ground, and then we just like we start bopping again. I did all of that. Okay, I thought I was. So we get to the tournament. We did average. Like we didn't do too good, but and we didn't do too bad. Like we did average. Like average scores, all that jazz. And plus, not only that, originally we had 14 people who were supposed to go, and in reality, only like 8 of us showed up. I think it wasn't even 10, like 8. So in like even with 8 of us, if like that wouldn't really be a good score. Like I'm pretty sure we shot like we all shot good, I'm pretty sure. But like let's say full team comes, which is like about 20 people. Each of us shoot like 200. That's like wait, let me do math. Oh, like almost cuz average tournament like at least 16 of us come. So average tournament like we're shooting like above 3,000, which is a good score in archery. And basically like there we probably shot like mid 2000, like upper 2000, because like we're all pretty good archers, like all the good archers were there. um like we're not all bad, but like some of us are still learning how to shoot and all that jazz. And shout out to Stepsis who recently joined the archery team. If you're watching this, you know who you are. You also owe me for the cocaine that you snorted. WTF is wrong with you? So here's where the real fun really starts beginning. So I'm hyped up. Me and my friend, like we're all hyped up on energy drinks. So we're in the car, and I decide to play two songs: hentai and thick niggas and anime titties. So we're bopping to it, and like full blast. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we like found where the tournament was at. So before we found where the tournament was at, we played Family Tree full blast out the windows, and one of my friends was like, "No, turn it up. We're gonna get in trouble." Cause like like kind of in a caravan, so it's kind of like they're like they're like not directly in front of us, but they're like kind of far ahead. But of course, like there's a stop, so we kind of get closer, and he's like trying to pull up the window so they don't hear "if I had each other, I'd bleep 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 bleep," and like just very profane things coming out of the singer's mouth. So yeah, and okay, so back to what we were doing. So we're all hyped up on a drink, bop into hentai and thick thick niggas and anime titties. So um so my, so we start playing Turn Down for What. And if you don't know what that song is, it is you are normie. You get the normie pass from Yami. So, and my friend who's driving starts freaking going like 130 down the freeway, and we're all like the highway. And okay, let me give some context. Oklahoma highways are empty most of the time unless you're like in a major city like where I live or Oklahoma City. So so basically, like they didn't have to like swerve any cars or anything. We were just bopping until like like every time the beat was to drop, we'd just be like vroom, 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 and just speeding. And then my friend gets the clever idea to play a little game called Freeze Out. Basically, we all took off our hoodies. I was wearing a t-shirt and some pantalones, and we lower all the windows. Like a good 50 degrees outside. Me being like the only black kid in the car, I was not built for this. So, so I'm sitting in there freezing, and they're all like, "Oh, he's gonna wuss out. He's gonna wuss out." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't gonna wuss. I'm gonna stay till the end." So we're playing freeze out, and we get like a 10-minute grace period. Like rolls up the windows. I kind of like rub my arms very fast to build up friction between them, so I can warm myself up because I literally had goosebumps. And then the windows are lowered once again. And here's when this stuff gets funny. So like about I say like 40 minutes away from where we're getting picked up. My friend takes his shirt off, and then my other friend takes his shirt off, and me and my other friend in the passenger seat are like, "Nah, G, it's too cold." And now we're like, I say 30 to 25 minutes out, and I'm like, "Know what? I take my t-shirt off, so I'm shirtless. Like three of my friends are shirtless, and then the dude in the passenger seat is like, "Yo, I'm about to one up all y'all." He takes off his pants. He takes off his pants, and he's like, "Boy, it's cold on my balls." And then we all take our pants off. So we're driving by in major highway, just a bunch of shirtless dudes. But good thing that the passenger on the back seat where I was sitting barely had any windows, so they wouldn't see a freaking half naked, skinny black kid in the back. So, so we're all there. My friend drives up next to somebody and he waves just half naked, and we're all just like, "Oh my gosh!" Me remembering this now, and we're like, once we get to back to school, we just hurry up, just start putting our stuff on, because it was like we were all freezing. Well, not all of us are freezing. Just I know I was freezing because it was cold. So we just start putting our stuff on, and that's pretty much the end of the story. Because basically after that, I get picked up by my mom, and she's like, "Yo, what do you do?" I was like, "We went to an archery tournament." So yeah, moral of the story. Um, there really is no moral of the story today. Moral of the story: um if you're sad, you can talk to me because I'm your boy Yami. If you have any problems, hit me up on Twitter at Real Yami Plays. No YT or anything because that's kind of cheesy, but the Real Yami Plays part is cheesy too. It's probably showing on the screen right now. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Hit me up in your DMs if you're feeling any problems or anything. We can talk about it. I can help you. I can make you feel relaxed. I can alleviate your problems. And yeah, it's your boy Yami. Don't drink bleach. And yeah, it's your boy Yami. Peace.